What if I pulled a lady over for a headlight? Would that be okay if I issued her a ticket for money?
No, that would not be okay. You don't have the authority to do so.
And where does that authority come from, sir? I'm just curious.
State of Ohio. Or whatever city you decide to work with or county or whatever.
So what if I don't like that authority or the people that do that?
I feel like we should actually.
Because I would like to pull people over for doing like speeding and make money off of it. I was just wondering if it's the same with you.
What's that? I didn't hear your question.
Basically, do the same thing as you. I have a shiny badge and everything, and do what you do, and just issue people citations to pay money for speeding when I see it, tail lights out, what have you. Would that be okay for you?
Pretty much. Yeah, you have to have the authority.
But where does that authority come from? I didn't give anyone authority to.
What's that?
I didn't give anyone authority to.
It comes from the government.
But what's government then?
It's a thing I guess we don't have no say in. I don't know.
Alright.
No, I'm just wondering what government is.
Basically,
People?
what's that?
Isn't it just people?
Elected officials or things.
So what if I didn't elect those people? Should I still allow the authority to do that to me?
Yes.
So that's wrong, don't you think? If I can't, you can do it, but I can't. It's like a double standard.
Yeah.
Because if I had a free market police force, I'd be shut down for doing what you guys do, like issuing courts and things like that.
Right.
So I was just wondering what the difference is, like why that badge would let you and not me.
It's not necessarily the badge, but
Or
it's the process that we go through so that we can
Well,
do this job.
you understand a hair salonist does more training than a police officer. You do what, about 200 hours?
I can't answer to what
She does about 360. He, she, whatever, doesn't matter to
I
me.
can't answer to what they're trying to do.
So that piece. So you have a piece. If I have a piece of paper that says I can do it, and I say it's a certificate, can I do it?
Yeah, that seems pretty legit.
Depends on
You're
who
a
wrote
free
the piece of
citizen.
paper.
Well,
Who notarizes it, right?
What's that?
Depends on who
so
notarizes
what if?
it, right?
So why does someone else have the right to write it, but not me?
Because you have to have the authority to do so.
But where does that authority come from? But you didn't define government. You just said people.
Well, it's basically, whether it's city government, state government.
But no, I'm just asking what government is. Is it just humans that have authority?
Nah, sounds like a select few.
So where does that authority come from then? If they're just humans?
People.
But I didn't give them that authority. So why should?
Everybody does.
So don't you think it's wrong to enforce bad laws?
What do you mean a bad law?
Drug crime, speed, not even speed and drug crime, maybe going, things like that. Even though you did a warning this time, I respect that. You still harmed her by, pulling her over.
Maybe
and-
not harmed her in a way, but made
Well,
her
no,
nervous and everything.
No, he did because it stopped her train of where she was going. So I'm just asking a few questions, sir.
The movement.
I respect that you're pretty honest about everything.
She's away. I'm speaking with some passerbys right now.
Yeah, man. You honestly, Trooper Whitaker, you've been really respectful with
Ah.
the city cops we deal with around here.
But yeah, I was just so wondering where that authority comes from because I don't get it. Because I never gave that authority. If I gave the authority, it'd be different.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I start doing that, would you put me in jail for issuing?
It's pretty much
Threats of money?
Moral standpoints, break it down to
Well, it's not
moral.
even moral. It's just like
Would you pull somebody over?
Is it okay for me to pull someone over?
No.
Why is it okay for you?
Because it's my job. I've been given the authority to do so.
To collect money from people. So if someone gave me a job to collect money from people, like say like the Bloods or the Crips, would that be any different?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's not like I collect money from people, so.
Yeah, you do.
Collect money from
Through the state. So it'd be the same thing. You collect it through the courts still. The courts get paid. You get paid through the same city and county taxes. So you are being paid for doing
I
it.
don't directly take people's money.
Yes, you are. But you're acting as an enforcer. That'd be like arguing a Nazi or a Nazi soldier just doing their order. Is your job moral? Do you think?
Giving them a citation.
You think it's moral to force people to give you money?
I think it's moral to enforce the laws.
So what if it was an immoral law, like fugitive slave law, where you return a fugitive slave?
That would not be a moral law.
So
There's a class on this.
do you
Really?
Yeah.
do you pick and choose which ones you think are moral laws? Like, why do you have discretionary but not me? And I want to pull people over for speeding and doing things and collect money from them.
I have discretion. I can decide what I want to stop people.
But where does that discretion? Why don't I have that discretion? That's what I'm trying to get back to.
It's the same thing. It's the authority.
But I don't know what you can't define authority to me yet.
I got from the authority thing. You just have to make your own authority, and pretty much what they don't do.
I think it's a superstition. What they do, because authority you say are people, right?
You want to get
authority
power hungry.
People. The authority comes from the government.
But what is government? People.
Which is entity people that are elected to be in the government. Again, it's their job.
So if your job is to, ticket people and issue them and kidnap them, or arrest them, that would be okay? Because the Nazis had very similar standpoint in the 40s, and actually America did too. I just don't understand. I don't think it's a moral job because you forcibly harm people on a daily basis by issuing them demands of money at the threat of a gun.
I mean, that's just simply how our opinions differ.
Well, it's not an opinion. That's your lot. That's what you do. If you pull someone over and you tell them that you had to give them money, or they go to jail, that's not an opinion. That's fact, correct?
Well, the opinion is that you say that I'm harming them. Correct?
So if I try to rob somebody, it's not harming them?
That is harming them.
But you're robbing them. Wouldn't you say that's robbing them?
That's not the definition of robbery.
By forcing someone to pay you money isn't robbery?
It's more of extortion.
I'm not forcing people to pay me money.
Oh, extortion. I'm sorry, because it's a ticket. So you're extorting people to go somewhere, or you yourself will put them in a cage or a different law enforcement.
Again, I think we're just on different levels.
Well, I'm just asking if it's not morally okay to harm another person, and cops are supposed to protect that. But we'll let you go, sir. You're busy. What's your name again, sir?
Trooper Whitaker.
And badge number?
1104.
All right, thank you, sir.
Say 1176.
So